Okay, a beautiful morning to you, and thanks for leaving your dial locked on Eagles 102.3 FM. And this is your radio experience you can count on. Okay, once again, thumbs up to UD. Right from the dawn of this morning to this very moment, he has been holding on. Definitely he will make a return back to the studio precisely at about the top of the hour of 9, where we look at our flagship political show, Eagles Outlook. I'll just keep it out locked. I don't go anywhere, and we'll see how it pans out for you this morning. But in the next 50 to 55 minutes, if time will permit. Okay, the drama continues. Yes, the drama continues. Super Eagles against the Mediterranean Knights of Libya. Well, I kept monitoring that game yesterday, even as much as some of the listeners kept sending me messages yesterday that the NFF decided to pull out with agreement from the team not to play the game. Yes, they spent 20 hours at the airport in Abrak. 20 hours. And if I keep talking about me going through back and front, I kept following what was happening back in Libya. Imagine, they have two governments in Libya. So one say, delay them for what they did to the other guys in Nigeria. And I kept asking, what did they do to the Libyans when they came to Nigeria? Okay, we'll talk about that. But let's just tell that Libya FA threatens legal action over Nigeria's withdrawal. Why are you threatening legal action? Why don't you allow CAF and its disciplinary committee to look into the affairs of what happened and pass their judgment? Why are you threatening legal action? Well, we'll be giving you that in the course of the show. Let's also tell you that President Ahmed Tinubu demands sanction against Libya. Now everybody is now talking. CAF condemns Super Eagles ordeal in Libya, refers incidents to disciplinary committee. Like I said, it has entered another phase. Yesterday, or probably from Sunday evening to Monday morning, or probably Monday afternoon, was season 1. Now we are in season 2. No, I think season 1 actually ended with episode 2. Yes, season 1, episode 1 and episode 2. Now we have entered season 2, episode 1, where everybody is talking about condemning what happened. Yes, not only President Ahmed Tinubu, the NFF president, who was with them at the airport. Yes, he was with them. NFF president, NFF director of media and communication, the president of Olajire, yes, was also there. And also looking at the secretary general. You can imagine when you talk about those at the helm of affairs in football in Nigeria, they were all at the airport. Well, I'll give you a back-to-back rundown what happened when the Super Eagles left Nigeria, went to Kano, then from Kano they took off to Libya. So Abuja, don't go nowhere. This is Sport on Eagles Wings, and it is Match Day Live. We'll give you some of the games played yesterday, talking about results, and also look at the games that will go down later today. The Super Eagles are supposed to play precisely at about 7 p.m., but that game has been cancelled. So let's go for this quick break, and when we return, we go straight into the package. I will give you back-to-back of what happened when Nigeria took off from Uyu en route Libya.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3. Golf. Football. Basketball. Lawn tennis. Cricket. Volleyball. Athletics. It's the mother of all sports show.
It's sports on Eagles Wings with Vicky V weekdays from 8 a.m. with the real sport. Sports on Eagles Wings. Sportstainment at its finest.
We are the
call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Krunic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, glad to know you're still there. And if you are just tuning in, this is Sport on the Eagles Wings. And I still remain the Sport Minister on Radio, Vicky. Okay, before we go into the condemnation of what happened yesterday at the airport in Libya, and also looking at what's coming from the presidency and also the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and this other, well, I call it parastatal, the one headed by, what's her name again? Why is this name just skipping my head? I'll definitely bring that up. But meanwhile, a release from the NFF Communications Department. Like I said, Dr. Ademola Olajire, who happens to be the NFF Director of Communications, has provided a point-to-point account of how, on account of the keenly anticipated African Cup of Nations qualifying match against Libya. Now, let's tell you that the chartered value jet aircraft departed from the Victor Atta International Airport, Uyo, at precisely 11:55 hours on Sunday. That was talking about 5 minutes to noon. Yes, 5 minutes to 12 noon. When the flight left the Victor Atta International Airport Sunday, 13th of October 2024, and landed at the Aminu Kano International Airport, Kano, precisely 10 minutes past 1 p.m. That's talking about 2 hours, there about 1 hour 30 minutes difference with that flight for the completion of immigration formalities and for the aircraft to refuel. Now the aircraft took off from Kano precisely at about 18 minutes past 3 p.m. for the 3 hours 35 minute flight to Benghazi, Libya, expecting to arrive a few minutes before 8 p.m. Libya time. Just as we were about to commence his initial approach into Benghazi, the captain, that is the pilot, was instructed by the control tower that he could not land in Benghazi despite having all the required landing papers and having completed all formalities before leaving Uyo and later Kano, but should proceed to the Al Brak International Airport, even though the airport lacked the control navigators for landing at such hours. He complained that he was short on fuel, but his words fell on deaf ears as he was told to stand manners that the directive was from higher authorities. Now, on landing at the Al Brak International Airport in the small town of Labrak at precisely 10 minutes to 8 p.m. Libya time, it was clear that the airport was not a well-utilized facility. There were no scanning machines or the usual equipment for these services, and officials had to make do with mobile phones to scan passport data pages. Now, the delegations, which included 22 players and team officials, NFF president was also part of that team. Deputy Governor of Edo State, Comrade Philip Shuaibu, a couple of NFF board members include NFF General Secretary Dr. Mohammed Sanusi, a couple of parliamentarians, a couple of NFF management, a couple of media representatives, and a couple of stakeholders. Was shown scant respect by the airport authority, who applied court manners and stern tones. Now, it took over 1 hour for the team luggage to roll through the carousel, despite the fact that the bags and other items had already been hauled from the aircraft immediately on arrival. Now, no official of the Libyan Football Federation was at the airport to receive the delegation, as it's the best practice globally. Airport officials could not answer the simple questions on where the buses and that will take them to the airport where the NFF had booked hotel rooms. Let's also tell you that when delegations member, including the NFF president, Comrade Shoaibu and Dr. Sanusi, attempted to venture outside the airport to ascertain if there were vehicles waiting for the team, they were stopped in the most uncalled of manner by airport security personnel. Calls to the General Secretary of the Libyan Football Federation, Mr. Abdul Nasser, by Dr. Sanusi yielded no fruit, as the former kept promising that the buses would arrive in 10 minutes, which later became 2 hours. Afterward, 3 hours. Later in the evening, it was no longer possible to reach him on the phone. Frustrated by the attitude, Dr. Sanusi approached the security operatives to request that the team be allowed to go out and board the buses the NFF eventually hired. Now, this request was rejected with insult. It took the intervention of the NFF dignitaries to prevent what would have escalated into a row, as the NFF president himself was not spared when he had an exchange of voices between the security personnel and his general secretary. This aggravated the tension and further frustrated the team. Hours after hours, with mounting frustration, delegation members, particularly the players, grew restless. There was no food, no water by the LFF, or where to even procure these items. There were no network or internet connection at the airport. This swiftly increased the level of frustration and anger. Still moving on with what ensued at Libya at past midnight, it was learned that there had been word from high authorities. Talking about the high authorities, Libya is a jurisdiction governed by two different administrations, a UN-recognized cabinet in Tripoli and a self-imposed team over eastern Libya, including places like Benghazi and Labrak. Now, the Nigerian delegation should be delayed for minimum of 10 hours. Yes, Nigerian team should be delayed for a minimum of 10 hours at the airport for what they falsely claim was done to them by Nigeria. All conversation between the NFF General Secretary and the LFF General Secretary on the match in Uyo, both written text and the voice note, are still in the NFF General Secretary's phone. Was the shocking part from the NFF, because the incident referred to in Nigeria was entirely generated by the Libyans. They informed the NFF that the contingent will land in Port Harcourt and not Uyo, only 2 hours to the team's arrival in Nigeria. Now, despite this, the NFF moved swiftly to get authorities to grant their aircraft movement permit from Port Harcourt to Uyo, but this was jettisoned as the Libyan Football Federation apparently did not cherish the additional fee dispatched by the chartered flight. Now, they opted to travel by road, refused to use the buses hired by the NFF, and instead hired their own, and disrespected advice not to travel by night. Now, when they stuck to their guns to move by night, the NFF provided security. The NFF even provided the team training facility the day after the match and secured direct flight permit from Uyo to Benghazi for the delegation. Now, this infuriated the NFF president as he reacted. We anticipated some shock here, given the false account of how what happened in Nigeria as narrated by the team captain. But we did not expect this shenanigan. What I am seeing is despicable and no place in the game of football, which is meant to foster excellent relationship amongst nations and bring people from diverse culture, religious persuasions, and economic and political interests together in an ambience of peace and joy. Now, if I continue with what happened step by step, about 20 of them, I just finished in 14. If you continue, this goes on. And what is going around social media now, And some are saying, after all, Nigeria did this to Libya. And this is where I want to clear the air. We didn't do this to Libya. Everything they did was on their own. Because the NFF president and the general secretary, Dr. Sanusi Mohammed, have been in touch with the same people. They opted to go to Port Harcourt. They opted not to land in Uyo. They opted to use their own bus. Even when they said they shouldn't travel in the night, they said they wanted to travel in the night. If something had happened, NFF provided security so they could go safely. And they came to Uyo throughout the night. So I'm sure they must have communicated with their authorities back there, and they decided to do this. But meanwhile, let's go into the details of what we have. And let's tell you that Libya FA threatened legal action over Nigeria's withdrawal. Now, the Libyan Football Federation has threatened to take legal action against Nigeria after the Super Eagles pulled out of the 2018 African Qualifiers Match Day 4 encounter. Now, the Super Eagles were stranded at the Al-Barka airport for several hours. When you say several hours, please give the time. Almost 20 hours after arriving Libya for the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifying Match Day 4 encounter against the Knights. Now, the players cited safety concern as reasons for their action. LFF accused the NFF for refusing to cooperate with them. Now, the statement reads, the Libyan Football Federation condemned the measures taken by the Nigerian Football Federation by refusing to play the Libya-Nigerian match in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers scheduled for Tuesday, October 15, stressing that it will take all legal measures to prevent the interests of the Libyan national football team. Now, the LFF also mentioned that the incident beyond its control could not be compared to what the Libyan team experienced in the first leg, suggesting that the Nigerian Federation was responsible for the mishandling of both the initial and the return leg. Now, the Libyan Federation attaches some inhumane footage that did not prevent the team, the Libyan mission, from playing the Nigerian-Libya match last Friday in Nigeria, out of cooperation with the Confederation of African Football. Now, the Libyan Football Federation clarified that its Nigerian counterpart did not cooperate with it anyway, whether regarding the first or second leg, noting that the event beyond our control did not equal a small part of what the Libyan national team was exposed to in the first leg, it said. Now, the statement further offered an apology to Libyan football fans for the confusion and delay in the match arrangement, attributing these issues to the NFF actions. Now, the Libyan Football Federation apologizes to the Libyan football fans everywhere and to parties concerned with the match arrangement due to the state of confusion caused by the NFF, which led to the match not being held on time, the statement concluded. Okay, like I said, the drama continues. Meanwhile, yesterday, the Confederation of African Football CAF condemned the inhumane treatment the Super Eagles were subjected to in Libya. Now, the players and their officials were stranded at the Al-Barka airport for several hours, just like I've said earlier. And there's no need going back and forth. Now, CAF said it viewed the incident in a serious light. And let's see what happens, what CAF will say, although they have come out to condemn it, but they have referred it to the CAF Disciplinary Board for investigation. And appropriate action will be taken against those who violated the CAF statutes and regulations. Meanwhile, Nigeria's #1 citizen, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has called on the Confederation of African Football CAF to sanction Libya following the Super Eagles' harrowing experience in Libya. Now, Tinubu commended the players for keeping their spirit alive despite their excruciating ordeal in Libya. Now, the president reacted through a statement by the special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, after the team's arrival from Libya. Yes, the team are already in Nigeria. They first of all landed in Kano, and then they follow suit, landing in Abuja. Now, the president commends the proactive coordination between the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Federal Ministry of Sport Development in addressing the unfortunate episode and ensuring the safe return of our players. Now, Tinubu applauded the players for keeping the spirit alive despite what happened. We'll be waiting to hear what will come out of this, but as it is, Super Eagles will not entertain that game against Libya. Okay, like I said, I was giving us the step-by-step account of what happened. I stopped in number 14. Definitely, I'll tend to rule that out so that you guys will have an understanding of what ensued. But now it seems there is a twist to all this because the Libyan Football Federation are capitalizing on the fact of what happened. Of what happened in Uyo, in Nigeria, before that game at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium. But I just believe that the NFF executive member, including the president, since they have fact of what happened, written text, voice note, and every other thing, then we will see if they will be invited by the disciplinary committee, and if they table all this fact, then we'll see how it goes. Okay, massive result of games played at the AFCON qualifiers. Yes, March day 4. Cameroon inch closer to qualifying for Morocco 2025 by beating Kenya at their own backyard. At the backyard of Kenya by a single goal. Meanwhile, Gambia pipped Madagascar also by a single goal as Equatorial Guinea stunned Liberia at their own backyard 2-1. Algeria pipped Togo by a single goal. Zimbabwe defeated Namibia 3-1, and Mozambique defeated Eswatini by 3-0. It is match day live. Okay, from 2 p.m., Chad will take on Zambia. Lesotho will welcome Gabon. Malawi will entertain Senegal, and South Sudan host Uganda. In the other fixtures for 2 p.m., Sudan will take on Ghana as Tanzania hosts DR Congo. Precisely at about 5 p.m., Botswana will take on Cape Verde. Congo will host South Africa. Guinea-Bissau will take on Mali. Egypt will travel to Mauritania. Niger will take on Angola as Rwanda hosts Benin Republic. Also 5 p.m., defending champions Ivory Coast will take on Sierra Leone. And 8 p.m., Central African Republic will take on a host nation Morocco as Comoros will welcome Tunisia. Ethiopia will take on Guinea. And the game between Libya and Nigeria postponed. To me, I would really want this game to go down. Yes, but on a neutral ground. Not in Libya, definitely on a neutral ground. I want this game to go on so that we can beat these guys silly. But let's see how it goes. Okay, the phone lines are officially open. We'll take your reactions to the Super Eagles series. Yes, it is season 2, episode 1. I'm waiting for episode 2 to come up. Yes, the blame game has started already. That is season 2, episode 1. Then probably the decisions from the CAF will be our season 2, episode 2. Looking at in the UEFA Nations League, Albania defeated Georgia by a single goal. Turkey spanked Iceland 4-2. Ukraine and Czech played at a 1-1 draw. And Wales peeped Montenegro in the UEFA Nations League. And in the other games, Slovakia 3, Azerbaijan 1, Sweden 3, Estonia 0. And the UEFA Nations League continues today. Yes, it continues today as we see Poland take on Croatia, Scotland will take on Portugal, Spain will take on Serbia, and Switzerland will take on Denmark. Like I said, the phone lines are officially open. 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. SMS and WhatsApp to 090-9705-4450. Okay, this one is coming in from Sunday James. Yes, Sunday James is sending me a voice note and saying, "Good morning, Ricky Rick." Somebody has given me name Ricky Rick. Okay, thank you very much. Sunday, how is work? The match between the Super Eagles of Nigeria versus Libya. Who won the match? Let me know. Please, my name is Sunday James. Sunday James. You want to ask me who won the match? Well, the match was called off. I probably will say it's postponed till further notice. If they will replay it, we don't know, but the match called off. Okay, Sport General, I saw your call coming in. Yes, indeed, coming in. Good morning to you.
Sport M.
Yes, good morning to you, Sport General.
Honestly, it's good to have you this morning.
Thank you very much.
Honestly, Libya. I don't blame them. I blame CAF and the way our leaders is going. Who is Libya? Man to man, can they fight us? Money to money, can they fight us? Football play, can they fight us? They don't have anything like equal to us. Both professional football, we are more than them. Everything, we are more than them. And I the way our leaders put us. Now because of condition, I make a fish to them. I don't want them to be dot point from Libya. I don't want them to be dot point for Nigeria. They should just take that match to neutral ground, as you said, and charge them. Charge them for making superstar to making superstar to sleep in an ordinary place. They should charge them, or they should not ban. They should charge them. You understand? So that tomorrow they will learn. Other countries will learn from here. I'm not happy with them. If I can go there, I will cut 5 for 5 men. I will take them on. Honestly, my brother, no time to take them. Maybe just carry that match, go to Traga, so that we go beat them well. That is what in my mind. That is what I want to say. I'm not happy, honestly. Thank you very much, lovely brother. I love your outfit this morning. Thank you very much, lovely brother.
Thank you very much. I truly appreciate you, Sport General. Let's tell you that this actually has sparked worldwide reactions. Yes, international outcry. Now, the incident has sparked widespread condemnation from fellow footballers, international media, club, and human rights organizations. Libya FA denial of wrongdoing has been met with skepticism, with many demanding action. Former Manchester United defender Patrice Evra wrote on X, "Unacceptable. Solidarity with my Nigerian brothers." Togolese legend Emmanuel Adebayo decried the treatment meted out to Eagles players at the airport. Nigerian Super Eagles were stranded at the Libya airport, locked without food, Wi-Fi, or a place to sleep after their flight was diverted. He wrote, This type of behavior is unacceptable for the progress of African football. No team should face such treatment. We stand with the Nigerian Super Eagles. Respect and fair play must come first on the field of play. Now, former Arsenal and Gabon midfielder Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang added, Libya, this is shameful. Respect our Nigerian friends. FIFA World Cup winner and former Barcelona defender Carlos Puyol tweeted, football unites us, but disrespect divides us. Stand with Nigeria. Human Rights Watch added, appalling treatment of the Nigerian football team in Libya. Investigate and hold accountable. Yes, worldwide, widespread, everyone condemning what has happened, but yet the media, the Libyan Football Federation denied what happened. 09073530044 or 09087668888. The message is pouring in, and let's go for this quick break. And when we return back to the messages and the top stories that we are tracking. Don't go nowhere. This is still sport on Eagles Wing.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Woo. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Krunic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Looking for a professional event planner in Abuja and its environs, but don't know how to go about it? Eagles FM got you covered. Call us today and let's help you fix that event that will leave you with evergreen memories. Call 081-5791-7278. I take it again, 081-5791-7278. Thank you.
You ready for this?
Keep this frequency clear.
We're live.
I woke up with a feeling.
Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Okay, glad to know you're still there. And if you're just tuning in, this is Sport on Eagles Wings. Yes, let's take some of the messages as they are pouring in. Good morning, Vicky Vick. Me too. I want the match to be played on a neutral ground. And that one is from Adebayo all the way from Buhari. Let's play it on a neutral ground and let's see what happens. Bottom, I myself, I think NFL, Nigerians are known for to be a hospitable nation. We don't treat people, no matter how you think we don't do that. Despite they decided to go by road, they said they will go by road. Even travel in the night, and we provided security. And yet, they denied it. They said we meted the same thing to them. I think the NFF have a lot of work to do. Now, good morning this morning, my brother. What's wrong with Libya? A nation that is kekeli in size, just managing to come up in the world football, is misbehaving like this. CAF should appropriate necessary actions to ward off any happening of such in the future. My regards to all my friends on this station. If you biscuit, I'm coming for my biscuit tomorrow. Lorenzo de Capinto, please go for this biscuit. Okay, let's see if we can be squeezing in the recorded messages. Many of them coming in, and I take this one. Is it in? Okay, it is in. Good morning to you.
I'm not happy this morning. I just need to make this voice note. There's a Queen of Stafford Bridge out there, a jet of Kupama. But Mr. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine this nonsense country called Libya? Can you imagine? Everybody know that they are very wicked. Go and read about the history of Libya. They are animals. Sorry to use that word, but I'm angry. God, the way they treat us like animals, like people that don't have cultures. Can you imagine? He claimed that Nigeria did this to you. Where is your evidence? Where is your video? Where is anything? He lied in Port Harcourt, they are sit on the ground, busy taking picture. Which they told them they should go and lie in Yakwaibo. You know, they said they want to lie in Port Harcourt. Nobody know they are reason. All this is because of just ordinary 3 points. Just 3 points because of game. They say football is a fair play, but this is not fair here. I don't understand. Lock a player, people, children in one room. Almost 3 hours. No internet, no water, no light. Are you for real? Are you clean? I just hope CAF will do the right thing this time around, because these people, their cup is not full. They have been doing this all the time, those North Africans. They are fond of all this nonsense. They treat people like animals. And people that want to go to Libya to go and do what for goodness sake. There's a country me bless I will not go in this country, in this world. People like Libya will never go there because they don't treat people right. It's their DNA, it's their blood, they fond of doing that. They enjoy doing that to people. Can you imagine nonsense? Can you imagine nonsense? Thank God our boy refused to play that game because they mental health, the psychology, what they face through, the mosquito and everything that bats there for where they lock them. They for even free there, let them go and lodge in the hotel. They even have their money to pay. If they want to pay for us, if they want to give us hotel to stay. Our Baba has money, they will go and pay and stay. Can you imagine this nonsense? The sake of we the fans and the sport loving of Nigeria, we the back journey to their club. And many of them they will do well, they will score goal. We are more that they were not mates. We are more that in every capacity of life. We are Libya, we are not mates. Even as our country is not good, the name of Nigeria is what to start your ear.
Okay, thank you very much. Bless you. Okay, still taking your reactions, Honorable Edward. Good morning to you.
Good morning. My name is Honorable Edward Fodapo. I am totally not happy. I am disappointed with Libyans. No wonder they will never have peace in that country with this their character. They came to Nigeria. What happened? Nothing. They play very well. They outed for so many things. And then all of a sudden they went there. Even if there was anything that if they were deny of anything, did they report? Did we even hear anything? Did the whole world hear? Why is it that our own? Everybody's here. That means I can preempt that the judgment will be in the favor of our boys. Honestly speaking, it is disappointing. I suggest that this match will be played either in Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, not Ghana, or any other neutral ground. It is unfortunate that in football that unites all of us, the Libyans, they want to take their arrogancy, their pomposities. They want to take it to the entire Africans. After we won them. So we're not even bothered. It is their disadvantage. We don't promise all of them.
Thank you very much, Honorable Edward. I also have another one, Dr. Temple. Good morning to you.
Okay, Vicky. Good morning, sir. This is not the time to start talking too much. The truth is this: Libya, they are bitter. They are bitter, okay, and they have remained bitter. And bitterness go show them pepper for their life. Even see, it's not today. Do you know the number of Nigerians in Libyan cells, in Libyan prisons, for literally doing nothing? Even if the things they did are not the things that people should be locked up for that long. Nigerians should wake up to this. Now see finish, they cause all these things. These things are, how do you explain this? Now just bitterness, hatred, nothing more. They cannot be Nigerians. They are just sad, angry. Okay, let them show some respect. If you show respect, then things may be better for you. But if you continue to be bitter like this, you will remain like this and nothing can work. Unfortunately, my name is Dr. Temple, the only original doctor in the house. Thank you, and Libya, be warned.
Be warned. Other voice notes, morning to you.
The match I'm asking about is the one that they play in Uyo. That's the one I want to know.
Oh, the one they played in Uyo. Nigeria won 1-0. Yes, Nigeria beat Libya 1-0 in Uyo. Goal scored in the 87th minute by Dele Bashiru. Okay, Jatao, I see your message trying to come in. Okay, take them to a neutral ground rather, and Nigeria will beat them 7-0 as payback. Lorenzo Di Capinto, and this one is from Abbas. Good morning, Savik. What did Libya did? Was orchestrated to get maximum points, of course. Did you watch the desperation of the Libya player Unuyo? They went further after delaying tactics fails to be checked the time from the ref, and CAF did nothing about it. Nigeria shouldn't go back to Libya anytime soon to play any competition match. Yes, they shouldn't at all. This what Libya have been doing to Nigerian migrants passing through to Europe. They arrest, lock Nigerians, demanding random, and since our government there's ransom, and since our government not doing anything about this situation, they move to our Super Eagles. Nigerian government need to do something, just like the NFF president. Thank God our team arrived home safely. Thanks, Abbas, reporting all the way from Dutse. Okay, let's take this call. Hello to you. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Okay. I wouldn't know why it's not picking. Okay, it is. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Vicky.
Yes, morning. You need to turn down the audio level of your radio.
So I done that. This is Biscuit calling from
Okay, if you Biscuit, let's go there.
Hello, sir.
I can hear you. If you Biscuit, I can hear you.
Okay, I greet all our people this morning. I'm here from the original doctor. I want to from Papa Capillary, Kitmania, the capital and the rest of them agreed on this money.
Okay.
And once again, even I reached home around something, I was trying to see the game at here. They are in the airport, sleeping on the ship. So what is happening? Later, our brother said the game, something like they don't come and pick them from the airport. Even the boys they bring, all this kind of boys they used to do out of my mind, Maradama career. That's the boys they don't play. The play they want to play the game. The thing I'm not blaming people. It's Nigeria federal government we are doing. Even our country is not working well. And we really want to reach our the citizens, not the other things. I think the other country that Nigeria do this thing and you see the action. Later then we talk, I hear that our president talk something. That is the end of everything. The next thing is not very easy to have. There is the matter with on the ground. But the other countries they will take this what action. Give them they come and play the game normal. They take them 1-0. Why them try to do this kind of thing for people? We need to have normal. Play the game, we don't draw or I think it's better than this kind of thing. So anything they want, let our government and the CAF let them defeat us. That's the man. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Emma. Ifi Biscuit. Okay, I have Ozo Francis Namani all the way from Enugu this morning. Thank you very much for Amagunze in Enugu State. CAF should sanction Libya appropriately as a deterrent to others. Yes, everyone is actually watching and see what CAF will do. Yes, if the Libyans have evidence, please present it. Nigeria, with your own evidence also, present it. And let's see how it goes. And let's see how CAF will determine all these. You can watch me live on our Facebook page at Eagles FM Abuja. I'll take this one. Hello to you. Good morning, Francis. It's good to have you on the show.
My beloved, blessed God Minister on radio. Good morning.
Morning to you.
Morning. It's Samson calling from Stamford Bridge in Karima.
Okay, let's go there, Francis.
To be honest, I want to air my voice to all the fellow fans and Nigerians and all supporters of what has happened, as in to show their grievances. To be honest, I think it's very sad for football to be like this. If they have any issue, okay, if we treat them fully, we treat them in a way that they didn't like, why didn't they voice out? Till when, okay, we went there, even they were supposed to be right. What they did now, nobody knew what we did to them, but we have our own editing. We have our own, we can defend whatever accusation that they want to accuse us of. And then, to be honest, like many others have said, to me, I think CAF should hammer these guys well. Even though these South Africans, CAF president said, to me, South Africans with Libyan self, I can't even differentiate them because they don't have respect to humanity. To be honest, I think this match should be replayed like everybody will have said. But at the end, I want everything to be in favor of Nigeria, and I support what all Nigerian fans and all others around the world have said. No. And I hope and I pray that this thing will never repeat itself. Thank you for the
Thank you very much, everyone. Samson, truly appreciate your call. Okay, keep those calls coming in. 09073530044. Jatao.
Vicky V, good morning, Vicky V.
Morning to you.
This is Jatao. Thank you for your time to explain these facts to us. My brother, if our federal government, the next thing I would have done is to withdraw their diplomats from Libya, close their office here in Nigeria.
Okay, I have to revisit that message again. Hello, good morning.
Vicky, you are there.
Good morning to you, Baba T. It's good to have you on the show this morning. Let's go there.
Good morning. Well done with your brother.
Yes, sir.
My take on this Super Eagles Libya. Honestly speaking,
when our government, your country, refuse to do what they're supposed to do, other country will see you finish. I'm telling you. Now, one of the callers mentioned that how many our Nigerian blood that is in the Libya prison. Are you going to tell me that our government don't know about that? Which action they take? You need your blood, your country getting there. You are suffering. The dead suffer, and you keep quiet. You don't do anything. You don't take any penalty. You don't fight back. What do you expect? They will continue penetrating you. You understand? They will continue do something to put their finger in your nose, in your eye, that you are nothing. Honestly speaking, look at how she finished Libya, because Libya here, they are not anywhere reach now, even get anything that can compare with Nigeria. Look at when they come to you to come and play. This is the way they are playing. They are doing the new mentality, the new tactics, and they think that one can help them.
Okay.
How many times that their goalkeeper sleep in goal post? Any ball you throw come out. Any shot they play to you come out it, you lie down on the ground. You understand? We see everything. We are working there. But this one, I think our government should do something fast. And our NFF should handle this thing. They should take action. And let them take this match to neutral ground. And our 3 points should be connected in the hand.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
I have to let you go here now. Truly appreciate it. Okay, let's return back to Jatao's message. Good morning to you, Jatao, once again.
This is very, very bad. I don't think if Nigeria deserve that. I'm telling you. You see, I chatted with somebody in the platform. The way that guy was talking, I thought I wouldn't say probably you don't know much about the rules and regulations of these games. But one thing I'm assuring him that I know, once a visitor come, the host must come to the airport and receive them.
Yes.
So honestly, just like you just say now, the match should be played in a neutral ground, so that we'll make sure we beat them like 4-0 to testify to them that we are not met with them. Imagine this thing, my dear Vicky Vick. If you see how I vex, I see if I was among the delegates. Thank you, Vicky Vick, for your time. This is Jatao.
Thank you very much, Jatao. Our own NFF president was there. Our own general secretary was there. And also the NFF director of communication, Demola Olajire, was there. Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, was there. Should I continue? Then you talk about Askipo. William Chus Ekong was there. Do you know what it means when your NFF president is held hostage? They can't carry chain, can't lock the gates, make it not go anywhere. I have a lot of messages to play, and I'm trying to see how I squeeze them in. I know everybody wants to make contributions on the show this morning. Okay, this is Dr. Odele. Let's take this off from Dr. Odele. Good morning to you, Dr. Odele.
Sorry, I don't know if you're able to. I just hear the UD voice. I know you did it. Good morning, the man in my car. Yeah, this is my Dr. Odele. This is my therapist, and I delivered this message from my police money down to your station. Yeah, my brother, talking about of Libya. They have done their best, they have done their worst, but what we need to do, thank God our boys, they have come back. I think it's a good one. Now we are waiting for CAF to see what CAF is going to do. And if the CAF did not do anything to Libya, bad them for, that's why I like, I Europe about that. This one I know nobody will know down this now, But because of our Africa and Nigeria, we don't have somebody capable, reliable in that position, in that CAF place. And that's why they are doing this. But it is time for us to make sure that we see what CAF is going to do and make sure that they will do the right thing. God bless.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Odele. I want to correct that last statement of yours that we don't have somebody. Somebody is there. Amaju Melvin Pinike. Still there. Thank you very much. I take this other voice note. Please, let's make our voice note short. Good morning to you.
Well, seriously, what Libya did to our Super Eagles is a shameful act. Because football is the only thing that unites us, unite people. But they did that to us. Although we have a 3 point for the first leg. And then, seriously, let the CAF check on that. And again, I would like them to play this match both in a neutral ground. Thank you, sir. God bless us.
Thank you very much. That's Kuzi Manu. Truly appreciate. Also, another voice note. Please, let's make the voice note short and straight to the point. Good morning to you.
Hi, Vicky. Good morning. How was the night, sir?
Good.
I guess fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I was that day before yesterday. I was beginning to be very scared of our Super Eagles because all these countries that like to fight war. You don't know what they plan for them to go and then lock them up in one place. And man, I was beginning to be scared. I see they have something or one wicked plan concerning them. But I just thank God that the players are back and sound and safe. I want to this CAF. I don't understand them. I just want to drive your attention at what they said. They were begging our NFF president and then begging our players to still play. With that kind of mindset, it's like they have one bad plans against Nigeria. It's like they are working against Nigeria somehow. Because how can you, with that kind of situation, the players are tired and the fatigue will set in and everything, and then you are now asking them to play in that kind of condition so that they will go and lose. Because that's the essence. Go and play, still play so that you will lose. I know that you will lose. Instead of them to come quickly into action, they are now asking them to go and play in that condition. Their mind is not stable, everything is not stable, they've not even trained in the pitch, and then you are asking them to go and play the game that is scheduled on Tuesday, which is today. I mean, I don't understand CAF. I think they also have an interior plan against Nigeria. That's what I see in this whole thing. Because how can you tell me, okay, Ademola scored clean goal 2 times, that they cancel as if they didn't want Nigeria to win? Imagine Nigeria would have won the first game that Ademola scored the goal, and then this one, as it mean the goal did not come in again. You would have drawn the game again. I mean, it's like they have evil plan against Nigeria. That's what I'm saying. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, because this thing is getting me annoyed.
Okay, don't get it. Don't let it get you annoyed. Well, we cannot draw any conclusion now since it is in the hands of the disciplinary committee. Let's see how it pans out. I have this one from Barrister Sonny all the way from Dakwa, Niger State. I'm so proud of our darling Super Eagles not to play that game. It's good to cry out in the face of suffering and maltreatment. This will also make CAF to wake up since they've always kept mute to things like these in the past. And I'm surprised some are saying that the NFF should have called off, should not have called the game. It appears some are already used to hardship and maltreatment experience in Nigeria and keeping quiet. Thank you very much, Barrister Sunday. Good morning again, Sport Minister. My name is Honorable Edward from Apo. Libyan deserves serious sanctions by banning them for 12 years, and 3 points should be awarded to Super Eagles because they want to stop football in Africa. Where is our diplomat position about this? They should have been punished too. God. Okay. Honorable Edward, I know you can be very angry, but I cannot use the last statement that you said, talking about diplomat. When you are seriously, I really don't know what to say. I don't know. Ex-players, foreign players will definitely say something about misbehavior from Libya over Nigeria. 70% of these players are foreign-based, and the treatment is also inhumane. We feel the pain of the Eagles, and we are concerned about Lorenzo Di Capinto. And this one is from Akon Salau. Good morning, Vicky Vick. If not what we call ourselves, how can Libya receive visitors like that? I will not be surprised if Nigerian government did not act smart on this. A lot of people are blaming the NFF on something they don't understand. CAF also should take legal action on this. High time some countries should start to show respect to us. Anyways, I'm waiting for CAF action on this. Yes, definitely. We'll be waiting on CAF action on this, and let's see how it will go. Okay, this is where I draw the curtains on the show this morning. Yes, like I said, we'll be waiting and anticipating what CAF will do. But as it is now, the game is on standby. Will it be postponed? We are yet to know about that. Will it be cancelled? Will 3 points be awarded to Nigeria? Or will 3 points be awarded to Libya? because they too, they are denying what has happened at the Aprak Stadium in Libya. So everyone has his own point. Everyone said, no, we are right. No, we are wrong. That's why I said it is season 2, episode 1. Back and front, you blame me, I blame you. God, no go vex. On the flip side is Eagles Outlook, and UD will take you through from 9 to 10 a.m. As Chairman, the Sport Minister on Radio, Vicky Vick. Massive thanks to Sunday James, Sport General Adebayo from Buhari, Lorenzo the Carpenter, Blessing, Queen of Stamford Bridge, Honorable Edward, Dr. Temple, Abbas from Dutse, Ify Biscuit, Ozo Francis Namani from Enugu, watching me live on Facebook. Samson, Jatao, Babati, Dr. Odele, Kuzimanyu, Mr. Basi, Barrister Sunday from Niger State, Dakwa, and Akon Salau. As to remain the Sport Minister on Radio, Vicky Vick. Set somebody close to you and not far away. You are blessed. Adios.